Next, we're going to talk about a the sample. And from the definition, the sample is a subset from the statistic population. When we say subset, it means you take some of the responses from the statistic population. So, for example, we can look at the number 1.3. In this question, our variable of interest is whether each resident in Chicago is illegal alien or not. So theoretically, we should ask everybody in Chicago, but realistically, it's not really easy to do. So it's not practical to ask everybody. What we do is we're gonna randomly select, say, 1,000 or 100 people, and we ask these 100 people or 1,000 people, and ask each of them if they are illegal alien or not. So the responses you get will just be from these 100 or 1,000 people, not from the 2 million people, but the responses will be part of the 2 million people. So that's called the sample. So the sample, again, similarly, sample usually it is the responses you get from these 100 people, not just these 100 people. So that's a little different. 100 people and the responses from the 100 people, sort of like the statistical population and the population of units. So population units would be 2 million people, but the statistic population would be the responses you get from all these 2 million people, whether each of them is illegal or not. So in this case, in 1.3, what would be the sample? The sample will be, suppose, let's just make 100. Say we want the sample size to be 100. So the sample will be the responses we get from these 100 people, whether each of them is illegal alien or not. So that's the sample. And next question is, how do we pick the sample? How do we pick these 100 people? When if you just found maybe all your friends, found let's say maybe 100 of your friends, and maybe because if you are American, most likely all of your friends are also American, and you ask everybody, and everybody is legal, and then you cannot say, well, the conclusion is 100% everybody is legal, because when you pick the sample, the sample is not random, and because you're picking from your friends, and there is a possibility that all of them are similar to you. So how do we pick the sample? We have to make sure the sample you pick is random. One way we can do is to make a box and put 2 million numbers in there, and you draw a number and record a number. So you pick number 7, and so this number 7 is the person you're gonna ask, and then you put this number 7 back. You shake the box and pick another number, and if it's 7 again, you put it back and try to do it again. So if you get a different number, say 17, and this is the second person you're gonna use. So that's one way we can do, but you can see it takes a lot of time. And if you want 100 people, and you have to probably do this for like 30 minutes or an hour or even more. So what we do is we have there is a random digits table which has already been generated from shaking the box. Somebody has already done this for us. So all the digits you see here, they are generated randomly. So we can just go ahead and use the table. Suppose we want to pick, let's make the number a little smaller, because the actual table will be bigger than this. This is just part of the table. And if I want to pick, say 5 people, and what I can do, I just randomly go somewhere, say from right here, let's do row 6. I'm gonna suppose how many people I have. If we follow the example, one of the examples, say we have 72. If we have 72 um, students in the class, and now I want to um, find out their age, like how many students are above 40. Or so what I do is I'm not going to ask everybody. I'm just going to pick, say, 5 students and ask them. So what I do is, since I have 72 students, everybody will be assigned a number, and I need 2 digits and number. So I'm going to take the 2 columns. So for example, from starting from row 6 and go down, the first number is 73, which is bigger than 72 because we don't have number 73. So just ignore it. And then you go down, it's number 12. So I'm going to pick the student number 12. And then go down to number 97. We don't have 97 students. So we don't have number 97. And go down, we found 34, and we pick 34. And then you go down to 69, we pick 69, and then you go down, we find 32, pick 32. And we go down to 86, which is bigger, so we don't have number 86. Drop it, and go down to 32. We already picked 32. So far we have 73. Sorry, no 73. We have number 12. We have number 34. We have 69. We have 32 for students, and we need to pick one more. So we go down to next one, 51. So we will pick 51. So we have five students selected randomly, which are number 12, number 34, number 69, number 32, and number 51. So that's because those numbers, numbers from the table, those digits are generated randomly. So when we use those when we use those digits, and you are picking the sample randomly. So this is one way you can do is you can still shake the box, but since we already use shaking the box to generate this table, we can just use the random digits table to select a sample.